My sister's laughter used to be my favorite sound, until it became the mask for her lies. One day, I found the ultrasound photo that shattered my world. I'm Lily, 27, a graphic designer with a knack for seeing beauty in chaos. My life was a canvas of routine work, coffee runs, and cozy evenings with my boyfriend, Jake, a charming bartender with dreams of owning his own place. My younger sister, Mia, was the wild card, always chasing thrills, always needing me to pick up the pieces. We'd been inseparable since Mom died, bound by a promise to always have each other's backs. But promises, I learned, can be as fragile as glass. Mia moved in with me last spring, claiming she needed a fresh start after another failed relationship. She was broke, as usual, and I didn't hesitate to help. Rent, groceries, even her doctor's visits, I covered it all, thinking it was just temporary. She'd always been reckless, but I saw her as my responsibility, my only family. Jake, bless him, didn't mind. He'd cook for us, crack jokes, and even drive Mia to her appointments when I was swamped. "We're a team," he'd say, his hazel eyes warm with sincerity. I believed him. I believed them both. Then came the day I found the ultrasound. It was tucked inside Mia's journal, forgotten on the kitchen counter. My heart stopped as I stared at the grainy image, the tiny shape of a life forming. Mia was pregnant. Why hadn't she told me I should have been happy for her? But something felt off. The date on the ultrasound was recent, and Mia had been cagey lately, avoiding my questions, disappearing for hours. I brushed it off as her usual chaos, but now, doubt crept in like a thief. That night, I confronted her. "Mia, whose baby is it?" I asked, holding up the ultrasound. Her face paled, her usual quick wit replaced by stammering. It's complicated." "Lily," she mumbled, eyes darting to the floor. Complicated. That word was a red flag. Mia's life was always complicated, but this felt different. I pressed harder, my voice shaking. "Who's the father?" "Mia." She wouldn't meet my eyes. Instead, she burst into tears, collapsing onto the couch, begging me not to hate her. The truth unraveled slowly, each word a knife. Mia had been seeing Jake behind my back. It started months ago, during one of my late work nights. A drunken mistake, she claimed, that turned into stolen moments whenever I wasn't around. The baby was his, my Jake, the man I'd planned a future with, the man who'd kissed me goodnight just hours ago, promising forever. I felt the room spin, my chest tight with a pain I couldn't name. Betrayal, yes, but also a deep, aching loss. My sister, my blood, had lied to my face for months, letting me pay for her prenatal vitamins while she carried my boyfriend's child. I wanted to scream, to throw something, to make them feel the weight of their deceit. But I didn't. I just stood there, numb, as Mia sobbed apologies and Jake, when I called him, admitted it with a coward's hesitation. "I didn't mean for it to happen," he said, as if that erased the months of lies. I hung up, my hands trembling. I couldn't look at Mia. I couldn't look at anything. I walked out, leaving her crying, and drove aimlessly until dawn. The next few weeks were a blur. I moved out, crashing on a friend's couch, ignoring Mia's calls and Jake's pathetic texts. I threw myself into work, designing logos with a ferocity that scared my clients. But at night, alone, the questions gnawed at me. How could Mia do this? How could Jake, and why did I keep paying her bills? Even after I knew, was it guilt, love, or just habit? I didn't have answers. Only anger that burned hotter each day. Then came the day I snapped. It was a Sunday, and Mia showed up at my friend's apartment, her belly now visible, her eyes red from crying. She begged me to come back, to help her, to be her sister again. "I can't do this alone." "Lily," she pleaded, "the baby, it's coming soon, and I'm scared." Her vulnerability hit me hard, stirring the old instinct to protect her. But then I saw Jake's jacket in her car. casually tossed in the back seat like nothing had changed. Something in me broke. You don't get to play the victim, I said, my voice low and cold. You lied to me. Mia, you slept with my boyfriend, got pregnant, and let me pay for your life while you hid it all. You don't get to ask for my help now. Her face crumpled, but I wasn't done. And Jake, he's not yours to keep. He's not mine either. He's nothing but a liar who played us both. I turned away, slamming the door, my heart pounding with a mix of rage and relief. For the first time, I felt free, but freedom came with a cost. I cut Mia off completely, no calls, no money, no contact. I heard through friends that she struggled, moving in with our distant aunt, scraping by. Jake, predictably, vanished when the reality of fatherhood loomed. I tried to move on, dating casually, focusing on my career, but the scar remained. I missed Mia, not the liar, but the sister I thought I knew, the one who'd braid my hair as a kid, who'd share her last cookie with me. I wondered if she missed me too, or if the baby filled that void. Months later, I got a letter, Mia's handwriting, shaky but familiar. She was in a women's shelter now, raising her daughter, Emma, alone. She didn't ask for money or forgiveness, just wrote about how motherhood had changed her, how she saw her mistakes clearly now. I betrayed you, Lily, she wrote, and I'll carry that guilt forever. But Emma, she's innocent. I hope one day you'll meet her. I read the letter a dozen times, torn between tearing it up and framing it. I didn't reply, but I kept it, tucked away in a drawer like a wound I wasn't ready to heal. Life moved forward. I got a promotion, moved into a new apartment, started therapy to untangle the mess of emotions, but the story wasn't over. One day, while grabbing coffee, I saw Mia across the street, pushing a stroller. She looked tired but content, her face softer than I remembered. Our eyes met, and for a moment, I saw the sister I loved, not the one who broke me. I didn't wave, didn't cross the street, but I smiled faintly. She smiled back, hesitant, hopeful. That night, I sat down and wrote her a letter. Not to forgive, not yet, but to acknowledge her, to say I was trying to understand, to find a way back to something like family. I didn't send it. Maybe I will someday. Maybe I won't. But writing it felt like a step, a small act of reclaiming my heart from the wreckage. What would you do if you were me? Would you forgive your sister or let the betrayal define your future? Share your thoughts. Where does justice lie in a story like this?